So, it finally happened. Twitch was picked in the LPL. I mean, he's been picked before, I think. I have no idea. But I figured I'd actually react to this one and see what I think. I'm not sure how the LPL works. Like, if they're in a copyright strike me, if I use the audio or something, I have no idea. If that happens and the video is stripped, then it is what it is. Yeah. Not sure how much you guys care about the draft. We'll just see. I just want to hear what they have to say about Twitch. It's not often we see him picked, right? So to hear like what the casters has as for to the champion is going to be interesting.
Haven't loved his Annie's counter into that one, so we might go back towards something, you know, like a Karma instead, just to try and bully them out in lane. And instead, okay, it's Cat. Azir's back. He's gone back towards that Azir. I will say, compared to other mages, Azir can suffer.
Yeah, I'll let them talk and then yeah. But I hope you guys are having a good morning and not to show and fit shit like that.
And yeah. We have an early pick Twitch. Let's change the conversation. This has been banned away from a few teams. Locked in very early for FPX.
This is exciting. First time Doctor's going to be playing at this split. My goodness, bit of stealth, bit of cheese, if you will, coming in from FPX. An aggressive start. And Twitch completely changes the way that you got to play League of Legends.
Right, okay. Twitch is effectively an assassin in bot lane if he gets to get off vision and get himself some clean resets. If you have strong laning phase, though, from NIP, you can just pin Twitch into lane pretty much from the start of the game, and he never gets to play things. So, what are you going to do as NIP to stop Dr. Life using this Twitch to great advantage to get across the map? The problem is, photo control, I mean, I really almost wonder if they should have gone towards something like a Lucian instead. Go towards a Lucian and just bully this guy out, and if Twitch ever shows up, you just gun him down with your own culling. Instead, going for that Rakan Nocturne to reach him as a mid-game answer, but I'm worried about the early game.
NIP essentially just committing to full dive at this point, but you're already up against an Azir that can do well. Let's try and peel for those AD carries. I wonder what FPX go for here, because honestly, you could answer with something like
Nocturne. We'll get to that later. I just want to hear what they say.
Milky Way, you don't really want him on Maokai, you want him on a carry. It is going to be the Tahm Kench for life to try and protect Doctor.
Okay, so you have double long-range backline with a Tahm Kench to protect them. And on the side of NIP, not a great amount of tank killing right now. So whereas, you know, if you pick like big mages into the Tahm Kench and something like a Varus as an AD carry, then the Tahm Kench can't really be a front line because those champions kill tanks too well. With Varus gone, with Ahri currently, you know, locked in at the mid lane, not being that great at killing tanks, and would rather itemize towards assassinating one of these carries, I think Life has a really good opportunity to protect his carries and be a really hard block to remove on this side. FPX, they want to remove some of the scaling AD carries now, I think.
I don't know how personally I feel about Tahm Kench support.
Jinx can suffer into the Twitch in terms of Twitch just being able to
shouldn't be too bad though.
Honestly, could be part of the plan, right? Is allow that Jinx over and try and find the matchup. One thing I will say for Twitch, obviously we always talk. I say we always talk, we never see Twitch, but when conversations of Twitch,
we have often, one game of it from OMG.
They're often about like the assassination in lane, right? And rightly so. But one thing that's also worth mentioning is he's also a great teamfight AD carry.
I feel like Braum would have been really good.
Just absolutely shreds through teams. There's a huge
Nocturne, like Ahri and shit.
Damage here for FPX, so in the late game, certainly no slouches, but bans on towards Milky Way here with the Lee Sin gone, and now that Jack's taken off the board as well.
Yeah, it's just these picks from jungle, which needs to buy a lot of space. It wouldn't surprise me to see him go for a Shinzao now, just again be someone who's pretty good at anti-dive, weirdly, because...
I hate to say it, like someone like Janna even. Just someone that like disengage, like the Rakan engage. Poppy.
If you do go in with the Nocturne or the Ahri, they can kind of walk into a bit of a bulwark in this Shinzao in the jungle. He's hovering it, he locks it in, wants to be playing a bit of a front line now. For his backline carries, that's pretty obvious on that side. And
I feel like Braum would have been really good here.
Sense to go towards the Zyrakan. What I will say though is that again, if you get jumped by the Twitch and Twitch starts hitting you with a W, you know, to get that slow onto you, you do get your ult pop very, very quickly. You need to be very aware of where that Twitch is going to be. So it wouldn't surprise you if they do lock it in, but you have to pay respect to where this Twitch can pop up.
Right.
Shanchi gonna go for this Renekton.
Just as I said. Again, I might mute the audio a bit, might not, we'll see. I haven't really done any of these before, like reacting over people talking, and I'm obviously interested in hearing what they have to say too. But I'm not sure how much we can do that. As for the team composition though, like Tristana and that, like it feels like it would be a very tough game to play. I mean, the champions you have to respect the most here, right? It's like Nocturne. Tristana is fine. But again, I do think Braum would have been so much better here instead of Tahm Kench. Other than that, I don't know. It's not too bad. Other than Nocturne. But I feel like Nocturne's not like a champion that can be... Like, he's not Giga strong, you know? And they're picking it to, like, counter Twitch. So, like, I feel like they should have took advantage of that somehow more, maybe. Maybe, like, a stronger... Yeah, just, I don't know. I feel like Tahm Kench is really strong, though, when it comes to, like, fighting and shit. Don't really see a problem there. I mean, I overall don't have that big of a problem with the draft. But yeah, there's also a 98 Tech Twitch that I want to look at that is like challenger right now in Europe West that plays it still, and I'm curious to like watch his games. So if you guys want me to do that, then please let me know in the comment section below. As we head into this game, I'll probably do it anyway, but I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. And this is FPX versus NIP. I'm not sure about the story here. Like I know NIP was in Europe before. So if it's the same like kind of like org, I mean I would assume so. It'd be kind of weird to coins of NIP when there was a team on Europe called NIP, right? I'm not sure who's like the game favorites at either. Pretty sure FPX won Worlds one time, didn't they? And there's like a few things I'm really interested in here, like his build, what he's gonna build, how he plays the lane, and also like his CS if he gets punished, and how I feel about Tahm Kench as a pick as well. He picked PTA, which I think is fine. Exhaust too. I mean, Cleanse. I don't know why he did that. I feel like Exhaust. Tahm Kench is Exhaust, okay. I'm hoping we'll get to see the secondary runes at some point. I mean, I would assume he's doing like some basics, like we're either gonna see like cookies, or he's probably playing a domination. Oh, here we go. Nice. Wait. PTA, Presence of Mind, Triumph, Coup de Grace. And is that unflinching? Just give me 1 second. I don't recognize the icons a lot. League runes. Should have come prepared. It's conditioning. And wait, it is conditioning overgrowth. Okay. Wait, I can show you guys probably. Yeah, it's conditioning overgrowth. Weird choice. I don't think I would have done that here. Really doesn't make a lot of sense to me, to be honest. I feel like if anything in the result tree there's like an engaged shit like this, take bone plating. And then unflinching maybe. I think it's called the one where you get CC'd and you get armor. But even then, I don't know. I would just go like cookies or something basic. Or even like domination, probably. I feel like taking resolve here with PTA is kind of odd and not something I would do personally. We'll see, I have the Tahm Kench like ult, right? So
in the LPL. You can see that they're trying to hide themselves in this bush right now and try and drop that minion aggro if at all possible. They are going to lose push against the Tristana, almost certainly, because it's the explosive shot at level 1. Really need to see how Tahm finds himself onto Foggle.
yeah, I don't know how I feel about the runes. Not a big fan. I'm fine with the PTA. Same with Tristana taking lethal tempo here.
A real assassin on this Ari. He's not played it for backline. He's not played it for kind of just looking for the charm through the front of it.
Like lethal hail blades or like PTA. So much more pressure.
Now for that master of the mid lane for NIP to once again throw people for a loop with one of his very best champions.
Rookie going to be setting out some of those mouse traps to try and catch this rat. Let's see if they can across the course of this game. I want to quickly talk about this Tahm Kench as well for life, because obviously
I'll sneeze.
makes sense as a pick alongside this Twitch, saving him later on in the team fights against his dive competition. But it's also the first time Life is playing Tahm Kench this entire split. He's played Senna support twice, and he hasn't played the Tahm Kench a single time.
Like, bro, I really just don't like this support pick. Because like Twitch has like the ult window, right? And then if Tahm eats him, you just waste that. So like I feel like it's better to have someone that can like protect him during it as opposed to like someone that like cancels it.
In that best of 5 against WE.
Managing to use the fact that Twitch can't control lane early to just hang around mid lane. Now, we saw Rookie have a couple of times against WE basically being sat in a 1v3 lane, or sometimes
Just as a fast shot, the call, which I do sometimes into lanes that can't really fight, you don't get to fight.
You're not going to have like this lane lock on bot side. Joel looking to make plays early, catching out life potentially.
Bit of damage out from Aki, but there's not really that much follow-up. Tahm charging in.
I should win this.
The target, Milky Way dives forward, exhaust, knock up, damage is there, and first blood already. Milky Way starting strong against NIP.
How could we forget to talk about in the early game the jungler which starts things off? Milky Way. Yeah, we can talk about a Twitch, we can talk about the mid-game assassinations. In the early game, Milky Way is the assassin, and once again, he finds himself into an early 3v2 on the bot side.
I feel like Twitch getting the kill can be nice, but again, it's Nocturne and stuff, I feel like just winning the map can be more favorable anyway. It's like the fact that the jungler gets here is good in my opinion.
He's been really trying to make big plays in this early game, but it is just a knock-up onto the Tahm Kench. It's not a multi-person knock-up, and it's not while everyone else is following up. Whereas when FPX go in, as they find the engage, all of the damage comes through very quickly.
It's also just a weird play to make, right? Photic was still level 2 as they go in for that one. You know Milky Way's going to be on the bottom side. You had a ward on his Raptors when he was taking them, so you know his pathing is matching you. I don't really see the angle that NIP saw themselves. Life could be in trouble though. Maybe this is the angle. The follow-up on the next play.
Roast hole in the...
Well, if it doesn't work the first time, try it again. A thumbs up from Photic as he knows that was a good play in that one. Yeah, I mean, the thing about the Rakan is that you can make the play because you can get in and you can get out. And of course, against the Tahm Kench as well, you can get caught off guard by actually the amount of damage that Rakan has hitting those Qs early and hitting those Ws with Ignite involved, particularly with your engage range, can really help. So, grub snapping started on the top side of the map. Dragon not been the focus. It's been more about the fight step. It will be split.
Oh no!
Still can't... I don't know. I'm just so hung up on the Tahm Kench pick.
Slams up the emote, manages to just steal one of the grubs away. Pretty much for free there. That was cheeky. That means Milky Way walks away with just a singular grub. Got a replay on the bottom. I love this on the the replay goes as I was about to talk about it. I was gonna say Joel holds onto his W for a long time so that Life can't just deep water dive because he knows it'll be interrupted.
Yeah, and now we get ourselves back into bot side of the river. Dragon is up, of course. Rookie, important notes. Big thing with Ari players, has bought up the Dark Seal early. If there is early kill participation, and Ari is likely to get kill participation if a fight starts, that means you can kind of start taking off even more with the extra AP in pocket. The triple tonic, you also have that extra ability to pop that tonic of
We also see the Dorans knowing the Recabo into boots here. Which is fine. I think it's okay with PTA. Like, you obviously proc faster, more attack speed, but I don't know. I probably would go like pickaxe. But, like, I feel like boots is really good versus Rakan too. So if you had a 1k gold, then this is completely fine.
Care pushes the wave in. Dogdom pushes the wave in. Milky Way, like you say, the double control wards down. Knows that there's no vision. And a nice little Drake set.
Oh, 6 now.
PX off the back of early lane presence. On the opposite side, though, Shanji has been pushing in this entire time. The wave now actually pushing towards him. I don't know if he'll want to. I mean, typically we quite often just see our top laners just shoving into tower if they have the ability to, trying to get those plates. He's got that demolish on the Renekton as well. But it means that Aki now has presence on this top side. That's where Aki's got to play through, and he's hit that level 6 mark.
And now we have to see whether Shanji and Rookie can combo up with him. Right now,
I mean, CS is really good too, right? It's like, I don't know, like, it just doesn't seem that bad right now.
level 6 Jin Zhao, that one's a little bit hard in that sense. He can give it a good shot, but it does kind of feel like Q charged up. Milky Way might-
I wonder if they play these champions in solo queue though, like if this Diocam guy goes plays Twitch. I also don't think the Vamp Scepter is very good. I think you'd be better off taking pickaxe again. Just more AD. You're not playing against something that's like poke, you're playing against like all-in composition. So taking that lifesteal isn't really gonna make a big difference, I don't think. Like you're dealing like 10, like 100 damage and you're healing for like maybe like 5 per auto attack or something. Like sure, it's fine. But more AD and just, it's way more valuable.
Oh, he picks up 2 Dark Seal stacks. Doesn't even need a team fight. Just finds it himself. Charm onto the Azir. We did say, look, you know, the Azir, it's okay into the Ahri, but it's not quite the same level of laning phase as other mages into that champion. Rookie abuses that. He has been a laning specialist. Great stats from him across the split.
Yeah, well.
Great kill.
It's just permanent fighting in this game as Votic is exhausted. Dogdom flashes forward. It means he's knocked up, but Votic
That's a fucking Twitch moment and a half. Let's watch that again, actually. I feel like that's something that could be interesting to highlight. So W is autos, right? Auto, and then he Qs to reset. Auto, auto, and then he gets ulted. It's like he cancels the stealth right and he gets more attack speed on the next auto attacks, which is fine. But the thing that is like, the thing to look at here, right? Like Tristana with a bomb, right? Like if she has that, what? See? It's like one thing that Twitch could actually do here when he's playing this situation. Obviously, Tristana has both the summoners right now. But like the second you get this bomb and you get the stealth off like this, you will just walk away again. Because after that, you're most likely going to win. It's like if you get the stealth off after the bomb is on and you just space, then you're just chilling. Which is something I like to do versus large Tristana. It's like you bait out the E and then you just stealth and then you way out and then you can fight.
Because you know that Milky Way won't be in mid lane, it's very easy for you to jump forward like this. Lands a great charm, has the ignite from draw as well. I mean, Ahri doesn't bring ignite in this game. It's always going to be that teleport, but with the extra...
You're also on a timer, right? Because they have like Rakan that could potentially come anytime.
Arguably his best champion.
With the E. Whereas I think Tahm Kench might be a bit slower. But I feel like if it took like, imagine they played like Braum and then like Twitch with like Hail Blades. They could cook.
It's one of those thin margins of error, and you really need to play those if you are playing snowball champions. You look at NIP's draft, it is a snowbally draft. If they do get ahead of the game,
Sorry, I'm just sneezing a lot. I don't know.
it's going to be a lot of work from Life and Shallow to
Like, my point is that since he's already taking like PTA, like if I had mixing between Hellblades and PTA, like it's kind of like the same thing.
move away from 3 lanes. Now we do have Grubs going to the side of NIP. That's going to be a problem too, because NIP, they can split the map as wide as they want, and they can have Aki or Rookie or Dwo roaming to one play from that after push.
Obviously, the PTA in that combo there dealt more damage than what Hellblades would have done. But if it was more like a synergized thing between support and AD, like Braum, then I think it could be quite cracked.
Explode them and lead to these 5 Grubs taking a full tower.
If they can get those opportunities. NIP, though, this has been a class early game so far from them.
Because I think there are some like misunderstandings with Twitch. Like Twitch can be a like team fight champion too, right? Like he can be someone that's played in like worlds. But you can't do that like solo queue playstyle where you like open up from behind and just kill everyone. Like that's gonna be very rare. Like it can happen, of course, it's something you can do. But you can also play standard, you know? And obviously against someone like Nocturne that shuts down your ultimate quite easily, I think like single target damage is a lot better here. Which is why I'm fine with the blade. But if I see like Hurricane after that, then I think that's quite unprepared. Like we have Renekton with Tabai now. Nocturne's gonna get Tabai and Shardbreaker. So I feel like any kind of like single target damage would be way more like optimal here. Like double single target. Like Tristana's not gonna go Hurricane second, right? Jinx doesn't go Hurricane second. Like none of these like traditional ADCs goes Hurricane second. In pro play. Right. Like just like Tristana here might go like PD or I don't know, like Infinity Edge or like anything, but they're not gonna go Hurricane, right? It's like I don't know why some people are like so fixated on like this Hurricane blade build or whatever. I want to watch that again. I want to see the spacing. I mean, it's fine. But you can definitely see like he's not doing like incredible amounts of damage. Even at this point, I would say that Twitch has more damage than Tristana.
When they find their angles. Gotta say on the other side though, FPX, I mean, we're calling it out pretty comprehensively here on cast. You need to be careful of the next round of ultimates leading into this fight. They group up, they get a recall from their top laner, but he's not there for the fight. A miscommunication. Milky Way can't be the front line, dies before he gets to pop his ult as well. The early damage.
Like you see how Twitch can't attack Tristana there because the because the Nocturne ultimate, right?
They are evaporated before you can play things through correctly. And even after this point, you know, they overstep yet again. Not a great team fight from FPX, despite the fact that we've been talking about as a full comprehensive team. This one's a pretty slept-walk fight, really. They just kind of knew this would happen, I feel.
FPX being challenged here. And now, we're in game number 1, but we already have to talk about tenacity. We have to talk about, I'm not talking about the statistic here, I'm talking about the ability to make things happen in a game you're losing. Well,
yeah, that's bad. Like you see there, like there's nothing Tahm can do for him and he has to just flash out. So I feel like this just kind of like highlights like how bad this is. He has to flash out here. Like if that's Braum, he would just shield him. Like look how useless Tahm Kench is here. Like they're not even fed, right? Like they're about equal right now. They can definitely like fight. And he's forced to flash out. Like I feel like that just kind of highlights like how useless Tahm Kench is, yeah. Because they should be able to like at least return fire there or do something and not just get caught out into 2v2 and die, like be forced to flash.
Not a great first game. Really don't know what this Azir is going to do now that they have to play on side lanes, and you know, blowing ults like that, it's going to be a big issue. And you know, the problem with losing this dragon fight so comprehensively from the side of FPX is that you have so much vision in your jungle that FPX cannot play safely like this.
They're just gonna die. They don't care. He's got no ultimate. Forces the flash out from him. Costs Chuo's flash, and now life is moving over as well. Milky Way's here. Doctum stealthing into the area, but they decide not to pull the trigger in the end.
Oh man, you know what? Super clutch from Milky Way. You know, he didn't have a great last team fight, but that double knock.
Yeah, look, Tristan's going BF sword, right? Like more single target damage. I feel like maybe it's like an OTP syndrome thing, actually. Where like you just become so fixated on something that you can't like open your eyes and adapt a bit. I don't think this Law Champions has like in general like such like a baseline build when they have like the option of being like very flexible. Like Twitch. I mean, obviously now you have AP Twitch too, right? And that also could have been an option, yeah, AP Twitch. I mean, he's not incredibly good against the Ari, but you get a lot of, like, zone control with it. Like, if you're able to, like, play these slow fights that they're able to do. In pro play.
Funnily enough, both those champions were meta all the way back 10 years ago. Shala, who tries to get a big play here, gets the drag back.
It's a big pick onto Joel. That's the engage tool for NIP. Herald comes in the mid lane, but will not finish the tower. Potential opportunity here because Care.
Oh, Nocturne wants CDR boots.
Coming out from Shanji. Rookie's on his way to the top side as well. Care, you've got to get out of dodge, but he's got no tower to get to. Ultimate already used, but Rookie's coming.
They're fighting mid lane.
His ultimate, and in the meantime, Doctum's gone down. Charmlands as well as Care falls at the top side. NIP strike back.
Despite the fact that this was an initial pick from Fun plus Phoenix, they can't secure the map again. They need to be so careful of these ultimates.
You're extended extremely hard if you look at the vision on top side there from blue.
Making some individual oopsies in this one. And NIP pounce yet again. Now 3 kills on Rookie's.
Twitch died?
Disrespectful.
Coming out from Shanji. Rookie's on his way to the top side as well. Care, you've got to get out of dodge, but he's got no tower to get to. Ultimate.
Okay, Nocturne one on him.
He's coming.
They're fighting mid lane.
His ultimate, and in the meantime, right back.
This map again. They need to be so careful of these ultimates.
And like the problem now, right? Like since he doesn't have cosmic insight, he flashed after the dragon was killed. So, like for this next fight, he wanna flash, and no cleanse now either apparently. And I feel like in pro play, like that is like even more important to have summoners. So why he didn't go like inspiration, free boots, cosmic insight or something? I have no idea. Like the overgrowth and anything is not really gonna do much for him. Unless he's planning on going like Titanic Hydra. But even then, like the HP scaling's been massively nerfed. Yeah, it does seem like we're going for the Hurricane angle here. Like, I think anything other than Hurricane would be fine. Like, Infinity Edge, sure. LDR, okay. Kind of cooking, right? I'm not saying okay to happen in the game, but like the build. Like, LDR would be fine. I think like Kraken Bork probably would be one of his better options. Like unironically. Like when Nocturne goes on him or something, right? Or like he has people in close, like he just has to deal with them. Like he can't, I mean he can't ult us or shit, but like he's not gonna be able to do that versus like Nocturne and like Rakan and stuff. Like I feel like prioritizing like more like single target damage and that it's gonna be a lot better. That fantasy doesn't really exist here where you can go like Bork Hurricane and like kill everyone. Like look right next to him with Tabai, Starak, BC. Like I don't even think Twitch could kill that guy if he stood still for like 10 seconds. He has Coop as well, which I think is a mistake here. But he did take Overgrowth, so I understand. But like again, like cut down would be so efficient here versus Renekton. And these like people that would go in his face. Like you have Nocturne going Stradbreaker, now he's probably going, I don't know what they even go anymore. Oh, he's gonna go the CDR. Wait, that doesn't build from that. I think it's like Tunnel or something. I have no idea. I don't know the build paths anymore. And then Rakana's like Redemption, probably go like Locket. It's like probably will have more equal HP too. Just like cut down, Blade Rune King, Kraken. And I think he'd be fine. Then he could even like opt into like an LDI if he wants. And at that point I think he would be really strong, and then like an IE. And then Hurricane maybe. Just anything but this. Like they have an ADC that's like virtually useless now until like 3 or 4 items because he's handicapped himself in the second one.
Another charm!
Charmed as well. Photic dives into the mix and sets up for a second. Shalahu all out onto Rookie. One Spirit Rush remains, and with a flash, he's up for it down. And
What did he?
a million years
versus some very big players in this split. He's walking into it again. Rookie has been here for a million years. Finds the charm.
For Care. He's going for Doctor instead, but he's forced away this time around. Aki's gone deep for this one. Exhaust popped, but there's the damage.
Just poor coordination.
Charmed as well. Photic dives into the mix and sets up for a second. Shalahu all out onto Rookie. One Spirit Rush remains, and with a flash, he gets out to safety. Rookie is unbelievable.
Oh, this guy just takes matters into his own hands, and NIP will clean up another kill potential onto Shalahu. No, he lives just about.
Baron up on the cards though, and if anyone can do it, it's Rookie on this Ari. Milky Way may be an all-star, but Rookie is the all-star. NIP take control of the game.
I don't get Triss damage to Xanta, which has like Thornmail and Frozen Gauntlet or whatever. And Tabai. It's like equal to mana damage that this Twitch is dealing to this Ari.
And then the fact that he ends up, buying the Devour very early and then manages to use a second charm later into the fight to threaten the other carry. What do you do against this guy on this champion? I really feel like the Ari has to be banned away from him the rest of this series. There is a reason it was permanently banned against WE.
And I have to say, the Azir from Care has not looked good today. He has been caught out of position. He's not been able to get any damage out during these fights.
So like, I don't know.
And, going in towards the draft,
Just feels like he went on like, I don't know, MOBA guides, MOBA fight or whatever, found a Twitch build and went with it. Like his CS is incredibly good. Like he's not like giga far behind. Obviously he is a bit, right? But like relatively speaking, like if they were a bit like relative early game, like he'll be fine. Like Twitch is incredibly nice when he's like even, because he's always like meant to like play a bit behind. If he's ahead, he's a fucking menace, right?
Well, this is another thing as well, which is that Cat does play some different champions which can threaten the Ari. I don't think that Veigar is bad into Ari.
And I don't know what they could have picked. Like if they picked Braum, like what are they gonna do bot lane? They already picked the Rakan. So it's not like they can pick something like extremely big to counter him. They have Nocturne and Ari as well, right?
Now, if they're leaving this up, you need to have a actual solid counter to it to stop Rookie getting out onto the map. You cannot allow him to leave lane on stuff like Ari or the Talir. It's the same issue across multiple champions.
See if they change it coming into the second game. Really, really impressive first game though from NIP.
Sorry, I've just realized that the audio in the game might be too quiet, but
Look at the speed at which they've snowballed this. The 9,000 going up at 20.
I think it's in my favor.
That is a kind of ridiculous lead to have, and when you're
I'll check it after.
composition, often the conversation does become like, did you snowball or did you?
Well, I mean, at this point, yeah, it's just GG. Like, Twitch is not gonna be relevant for like another item. Even then, like maybe another one after that, because like all it matters is like a single target damage, like Renekton and Nocturne in the champion's face.
There'll be much of an answer. 2 items finished on Doctum though. When we get 2 items on Care, they do start to have a bit more team fight power, but they do.
So 1 hour Infinity Edge.
They do.
Still gonna deal no damage to the Renekton.
Hard to force those mistakes now. So Rookie's going for the Crypt Bloom third, and you know, while that might not be optimal damage onto the back line, it adds more damage onto some of the frontline champions now, with you know Mercury's threads being built up across.
Black Cleaver, okay. Yeah, so like cut down here, no overgrowth, like I don't know, it just feels like such a failed, like, I don't know, interpretation of how to play Twitch or what to build. Feels like he really trolled himself.
Even if they force it here, he can probably ult out to safety. See that FPX, they can't even find the angle. But even if they did, it's probably just an ult and out, and then he gets that back so quickly. How do FPX approach trying to shut down these side lanes? I don't see an answer for this.
Curious how the strategy will develop over this series, because FPX, remember, they had side selection. They're the higher seed coming into this one. They chose to be on the red side. Didn't deem this Ari to be enough of a potential issue. And I think they've regretted that decision at this point.
A little bit. Just a little, yeah.
I do wonder though, like, they'll have side selection for the first 3 games.
Here we go.
Never mind, Jwo going in for the all-in.
Alright, let's look here now.
Damage isn't actually done just yet, and it's Jwo to go down. Nice start for FPX. Shanji was nowhere near the play. Oh, the charm lands and Photic can follow it up. No! Life, what a blunder.
Oh, just as you thought FPX got themselves a clean 1-for-0.
I was hoping Twitch to see some Twitch pop off there, but
He's going to teleport back into the play as well. And again, that ultimate very low cooldown. So FPX, if they
Nocturne ult.
that's going to be a problem for them as well. Teleport back in. And here comes the fight.
Doctum has that ultimate available. Twitch is opening fire, but Shanji's onto the back line.
Oh look, now the Renekton's on him, and then what? Flash. Oh my god.
She's in a 2v1, and the rest of the fight is already won. Care can't finish the job as Doctum. He's on the wrong side of the world, and Jwo is here.
What did he cleanse?
That'll be the last
Man.
game number 1 as NIP grab Baron.
Splat goes the rat and NIP.
Does this guy have a Twitter? Can I like help him out?
Demolish Fun Plus Phoenix in this game. It's going to be a very clean Baron for them. Then the Baron buff will tide
Like, I'm not saying they would win this fight now with Kraken. Oh my god.
How do you overcome this?
Is that a collector?
And they've been left really wanting with their answers. More items built up. Got 3 items completed from Rookie. He is so strong. Not to mention that
Again, I can understand this, but like, if he didn't have overgrowth, like cut down would have so much more value. And now it's probably because he thinks he has overgrowth, he can't go LDR. But like, even then LDR would be 100 times better at this point. It's like, why he's wanting to go collector. I don't see any other lethality item he can go. It's like, it is 99% collector now. And like, LDR is so much better.
Sort of abandoned him. Shanji just put so much threat on the carries in this one, meaning it's such a one-sided fight on the top side. Photic just pumping out damage on this Tristana. I feel like people often think of Tristana as an assassin.
It's just so bad, man.
Crit 80 carry in those team fights.
Like, I wouldn't, like, again, like, I don't mind, like, boar collector if you want. Like, sure. But, like, he's so useless now. He completely griefed this game with his build.
Not actually a big cooldown to waste right now with so much cooldown reduction and level 16 in pocket. Just go watch that icon as it goes on cooldown here. It's going to be like half up already. It's going to be very quick for that one to come back up.
Like, he would have so much, like, he wouldn't have, like, a lot more presence, but he would have some more presence with, like, wall cracking.
So much to
Like,
do.
he'd get the attack speed still. He'd do more single target damage, and that's what matters here.
Cooldown, that is absurd. And now Care almost gets one shot. Life saves him. Photics busts the shot very
Now, look at Tristana.
job there.
She has LDR, she gets it.
Mid in him now. Rookie has that
Goes
ultimate
again.
available again and just dives on in. Everything's on cooldown now for FPX. And it means there's not really any way for them to deny this dive.
I really feel like the bot pick here with Tahm Kench is so troll. Like, look at his damage here. Like, did you even see it? Is Twitch auto-attacking them? I can't tell. Is he doing damage? Like, I don't know. Draft bot lane, really bad, I think. Again, I don't mind Twitch here. I think it's fine. Again, like, against Nocturne and stuff, it is kind of bad. It's difficult to play into Tristana, but, like, he had the CS. Like, it wasn't a problem, apparently. It's like, with that in mind, like, it's the build, the draft. Like, why are you picking Tahm Kench? Like, Braum or something, or like some disengaged champion. I don't know. Like, Tahm Kench just doesn't make sense here. At all. To me. Braum just seems so much better. Or like, if I had my client open, I could look at other champions. But like any like disengage, I don't think like Poppy would be very good here. I mean, still fine. But I think Braum is just the obvious one. It just screams Braum here. Or like Melia if you want. Get some more distance, get it. But then you'd suffer, right? But like still. Renata. If you want to go the Enchanter route, like in Renata. Because you can like ult into their engage and like disrupt the fight. Just Tahm Kench makes no sense here at all. Like anything would be better, I think. And then this build is awful. Like I'm fine with Blade Rune King, but Hurricane second I don't think is good here. Overgrowth and conditioning just doesn't make sense either. Again, like Inspiration, Cosmic Insight, getting your stomps back faster is much better, I think, yeah, especially in competitive play. So, yeah, I don't know. Disappointed. I hope if someone plays it again, they'll be a bit more educated. And it's what I mean, like, they're fine playing on normal standard ADCs, but when it comes to, like, Twitch, like, these champions, is always something happens. Like, Shaco. Like, it's just, you need, like, more, like, knowledge. It's not just mechanics. Like, it's very... I don't know. It's a bit special. And hard to grasp, apparently. But yeah, that's it. Take care. Have a good one. Hope you guys continue the good morning, net. Show like that. And yeah, take care. Peace.